Hey there, gang. I was trying to think of something clever to say to kick off our time together in Tarkir Dragonstorm Standard, but to be under occupation, to be under siege, it's not a good inspiration for poetry. Let's play some head games. Friends, opponents, dragon enthusiasts, what better way to kick off Tarkir Dragonstorm content than with a deck that has absolutely no dragons in it? And by that, of course, I mean we are playing Mardu Siegebreaker. For the uninitiated, Mardu is a name for a three-color combination that is red, white, and black. So for those three colors plus one generic, you get a 4/4 Death Touch Haste. When this creature enters, you exile up to one other target creature you control until this creature leaves. So if this goes away, the creature you took comes back. When Siegebreaker attacks, for each opponent, you create a tapped token that's a copy of the exiled card attacking that opponent. At the beginning of your next end step, you sacrifice those tokens. So, what's the game plan here? Play some cheap creatures that have good enters the battlefield abilities on them, and then get secondary copies of them with the Siegebreaker and kind of make a lot of value as a result. One trick that this deck likes to do is it likes to do something commonly referred to as scam, which means playing something for a cheap cost, sneaking it into play, but then making it so that you get to keep it or get the better version of it without having to pay its full cost. So in this case, we play Phyrexian Fleshgorger for 3 mana, and we get it under Siegebreaker, and the Siegebreaker makes token copies that are the full flavor Phyrexian Fleshgorger. This card is a house, and it really is powerful when you can get it tucked under the chicken. So early game, we keep control of everything by playing removal like Torch the Tower and Get Lost, Lorn of the Third Path, dealing with pesky artifacts and enchantments, one copy of Kutzil's Flanker to take care of graveyards if we need to, some Caretaker's Talents to draw us some cards, Sanguine Evangelist to make us some bat tokens. Charming Scoundrel's a pretty neat trick here. It comes down on 2, makes a treasure, and if you've got the right mana, means chicken comes down on 3, tucks the Scoundrel, and you get some value. Not overpowered, but very valuable. At the top end, we have this absolute house, Elspeth the Stormslayer, a win condition in and of itself. Can't say enough good things about this card, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. Doubles your tokens, makes tokens, gives things counters, and gives them all flying. This card is bananas, it is the truth, and we're going to see a whole lot of it in Standard. So, can we defeat our opponent on the back of a giant chicken? Well, we're going to find out today. Before we head over into the Lance Park here, I want to remind you, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, have a conversation with us. We appreciate your time and your effort. Without further stalling for time, let's play some head games. Siru Miru. That's got that like repetitive name thing that is so cute. Okay. Interaction, draw. This deck's really tough to assess, I think, in terms of like what a good hand is, because it's like if it doesn't have the chicken in it, it's probably not a great hand. But this is okay. I do like having interaction. You know, Get Lost is so versatile. So I think in this case, I might just play the second Nomad Outpost. Green Black is going to have a lot of responses to what we're doing. Yeah. I really kind of feel like I want to wait on the Scoundrel because I'd like to get the Caretaker's Talent down first. See what our opponent's doing, drawing a card. Yeah. You just put the 3/2 down. That's what we're doing. Okay. Okay, so now I have 2 Charming Scoundrels, so that changes the math a little for me. We're gonna create a treasure, and we're gonna say go. Insidious Roots. No blocks. Okay. 5 mana to work with. Caretaker's Talent. Level 2. Get another treasure. Draw a card. Perfect. We're not blocking, so we might as well say hi. Okay. 3 more damage for us, it looks like. We're just gonna take that. Unstoppable Slasher. We don't have a great answer for that. At least not in our hand. Okay. Let's take our turn. See, the thing is that I could play Fleshgorger, but they've got an answer to it, and yes, it would they would probably have to pay life to kill it, but okay. So I would like to draw a card. Okay. Now we're gonna play Lauren. Take out the Insidious route. I think we just hold from there. We're kind of out of token generators, so our our Caretaker's talent isn't as good any longer. We've got the Get Lost up, so I have an answer to a lot of different things. If they activate the Restless Cottage, if they play something. This is a very mid-range play from our opponent. They're just gonna draw a card. Say its name. To say its name in the graveyard. This deck is the smashing together of all these amazing mid-range decks. We're just gonna block with a Scoundrel. Okay, Elspeth is pretty huge here. We're gonna make soldiers.
More heroes.
Draw cards. I'm very tempted to activate the third level of Caretaker's talent, but I don't think we're there just yet. So maybe our opponent trades here. It makes sense for them too, I think. But getting that off the field also makes sense for us, because they're now, like, really incentivized to play it so they don't lose it. Squirming Emergence. Okay. I think this has to go now. Putting a token on Unstoppable Slasher is not a good idea. Elspeth can take 3. She's fine. Let's get some more soldiers. Draw a card. Lauren is cool. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can pump the tokens. And I could pump the tokens and play 1 3-drop. I am going to do that. It's really kind of board wipe or bust for our opponent now. I'm very tempted to not cast anything else in case they have a board wipe. We're holding for a board wipe. I mean, we have Elspeth and Caretaker's talent set up at this point. What do we got, friend? I'm pumping out 2 3/3s every turn. You need to deal with Elspeth. You are done. Another slasher. Oh, they've got to go for the throat. Okay. Yeah, we'll block this time. We're just going to chump, because if we try to double block, they blow us out with go for the throat. Yep, and another. So we just win, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have to make this complicated.
Rise and seize your destiny.
16. Nice. Who's oiled? You are very oiled up. You should probably be careful near that fire. Okay. I mean, listen. Elspeth is an incredibly powerful card. We have no interaction here, and I cannot keep a hand like that. This is worse, because it's only got one land. And just like that, we're at 5. Here we go. See if we can make something out of this. Not great. Not a great way to start. I mean, we don't do anything for the first few turns in that hand, so I mean, we'll find out if that was just foolish. Okay, listen, heck of a draw. No question here. Heck of a draw. Okay, so we can go. It probably doesn't matter. We'll go Charming Scoundrel into a treasure. Get our point. Play an enchantment. Okay. Technically correct, which, as we all know, is the best kind of correct. I don't know if this is right to destroy this at this point, but we're just not going to mess around. We're going to pray, I think, that we draw another land. 5 colors for our opponent. They're on that domain plan. Yeah, they are. What does that do? Moldering Gym and Weight Room. Buy this. What am I not seeing here? Oh. I get it. So I think this is the new Cascade deck, because it's playing this card. Boy, I don't even know what to do with that at this point. Guess we attack with Lauren. I kind of feel like we have to hold up Get Lost, but I also feel like we can't really move our game plan forward unless we do this. So, here we are. Our opponent has ramped way beyond us. As soon as they draw any kind of gasoline, we are in trouble. Chicken would be a great draw here. Come on, chicken. I've never wanted chicken so much in my life. Okay, they're tapping for a green. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't want them. I think I have to. I need answers. What an amazing draw. Not dead after all. Watch this. Lauren comes back with a token on it, blows up the Dragonback Assault, draws me a card from Caretaker's Talent. Get out of town. That is amazing. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I just hold here. because I think I have to hold the Get Lost. I don't love it, but I think I have to hold the Get Lost. Because the moment they... this card is just super good. Okay, when this creature enters, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Yeah, you got it. Ugh. This did not work out well for us. This card is fairly solid. Look at it. Okay, did you impend that? You did. Okay. Another land for our opponent. One card left in our opponent's hand? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for this now. Okay. We drew a chicken. I'm sorry for the gasp. Alright, Mardu Siegebreaker. We're gonna tuck Lauren. That's gonna do him a damage from the Wicked token, then we're gonna attack. We're gonna get rid of this now. And do 6 more, and say go. Fade for 1 turn. Elbows up. Well, what's nice is if they kill the Siegebreaker. Oh boy, that looks a whole lot like they don't have anything. We got there? We got there! What is the Green King king of? Nature? Green magic cards? I'm gonna call that a no. I can't cast either of the early game spells with this mana. Okay. This is better. Yep. So we'll tuck one of these, because we often can't use more than one. So, Nomad Outpost, that gives us Charming Prince on 2 that we can scry. Hopefully we draw lands. We really just need to draw land, and we're good. Duress? I've seen a lot of first turn Duresses lately. What do you know? Go ahead, take my not dead after all. That's the Verge. We'll play our friend the Prince. We're gonna scry 2. Looking for lands. Those are both lands. Yeah, that's fine. What's our opponent have, and why is it that? Oh, removal? Yeah, kill the Prince. Fine. I mean, don't though. I'd like him to not die. He's very charming. Rude. Rude. Shepherd. Does nothing in this context. Liliana. Okay.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Listen, like we're playing an attrition deck. We're playing attrition against the mono black deck, which means we're gonna lose. I don't really see a way around it at this point. Because now I attack, I kill Liliana, but they kill the chicken at this point.
That's my cue to leave.
Not really sure what we draw that makes this game turn in our favor. There you go. Removal.deck. So if I play Lauren, I just don't feel like it does me any good. I also don't want to just sit here. So we're gonna get in. It's still a 4/4 Death Touch haste. Doesn't have anything tucked under it right now, but... Sure. Feel like trading? You don't. Okay. Oh boy, we ran out of gas real quick this time. That's what happens when we don't have Caretaker's talent. Oh boy, that's good. Woof. Yeah, that'll do it. Wow. Alright, John, you don't have to say that about yourself. It's okay. Well, fun, John. Okay. We don't have any interaction, but we do have a curve. We're playing against aggro. We may be in trouble. Okay, there isn't a land that makes both of those things work, so... doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter? Yep. Start with Sunbillow Verge. Nothing for our turn for our opponent feels very good. We'll go Charming Scoundrel. We're gonna get that treasure. And we are gonna attack. Okay. Play an artifact or enchantment. Okay. That's not what I meant, and you know it. Okay. Verge. Lauren. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if they board wipe. It would really like... Okay, double draw for our opponent. We love to see it. Oh, that feels so bad for us. Again? Do it. Oh, kill my Lauren. You won't. You should. Okay. So we can play Elspeth here. I don't think it's a bad play. It's not like they can counter it, so we're gonna get some kind of value out of it. The question is, what kind of value do we get?
So long as we fight, hope cannot die.
I think I want this kind of value right now. They've got to get lost. It's actually not even a question. Okay. And get lost? No? What are they holding? Now I'm very curious. Are we playing cats? Is that what's happening here? Is this a cat normally? No, it's a goat. Very interesting. Life gain. I see. I see, it's life gain. Well, they don't have a good attack, which means I have a turn to deal with this stuff. Okay. No. I see. I see why it tapped that way. I don't love this, but I think it's right. I'm gonna play Caretaker's Talent. I'm going to make some soldiers. Gonna draw a card, And I did not draw a land. Feels very bad for us. It may make sense for me to go ahead and make more tokens right now. It doesn't make sense to me that they would be playing with board wipes now that I see what they're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Because I keep forgetting these two cards are incredibly good together. Like the bones of this deck is a Siegebreaker deck, but just having Caretaker's Talent and Elspeth in the same deck that's a win condition. Because Elspeth makes a bunch of tokens, Caretaker's Talent makes them all much bigger, and then Elspeth makes them fly, and the game is over. Which is about what's about to happen if they don't deal with what we're doing. Which I don't think they can. There's another Enduring Innocence. You're drawing a card. Do you have a 1-drop? You gained a life. This game is over. 3rd level of Caretaker's Talent. Give everything flying.
Warriors, rise!
Woof. I love ginger ale. What's your favorite ginger ale? Leave a comment. And why is it Canada Dry? Very slow, but I think I can keep it because I do have a Torch the Tower and a Charming Prince, which are good, like, kind of deal with the early game kind of cards. Torch the Tower deals with whatever threat they put out first, provided they're not playing mono blue. Love this for us. Okay. Start with the Parlor. We don't need more lands. What's nice now is I can hold up Torch the Tower and play tap lands over the course of the next few turns, so feels like we're a little behind, but a little behind. A rather large behind, thank you. Jess guy, huh? Yep. Did you just this town to your own guy for very little value super early in the game? Okay. Backstreet is back, alright? We don't need more lands. We're just gonna deal with this right now. No more. Look at their sleeves. Aren't those nice? That is an excellent card. You're gonna love not having it anymore. So listen, I have perfect mana now. I need to stop drawing lands. Well, because my next 2 lands are both dualies, and they come in untap with 2 colors. We're good. Another one? That's a little rude, if I'm honest. Cry 2. Oh boy, I love that. I wish I could have them both, though, you know? So, I don't know if I play the other Charming Prince here. I think there's probably some benefit to that. No. I can play Lauren next turn and Charming Prince it. That's the answer. Let's see how much fun our opponent wants to have. I hope it's a tap out amount of fun. Because if it is, I'm going to be able to do some very fun shenanigans that are going to make them very sad. But they're going to draw some cards, so... Yep, here comes the card draw. Oh, I bet they're playing with the new Jeskai Dragon, which turns this into a token. Very cool. What does this do? Top 3 cards, 1 in your hand, rest on the bottom. When you get to 3, whenever you cast a non-creature, target creature gains double strike. Cool. This is an enormous amount of fun. Lauren of the Third Path is going to get rid of your Caretaker's talent. This charming prince here is going to send Lauren on a journey. I think I get rid of the card draw. Let's go. Oh no, but actually the dragon gets it back from the graveyard, I think. Ooh, is that right? Does it get it back from the graveyard? I don't know what the card does. We're about to get boned. Watch, here it comes. Okay, and land. Make your guy bigger. Yep. Land. Make your guy bigger. We're not blocking that thing. Okay, that's okay. Because as long as they don't have it in their hand right now, that's all I care about. Okay. Land again. Chicken. Yeah. How do we feel about this? Okay, now we are the aggressor. Opponent's got more cards in hand than us, but we have destroyed all of their enchantments. Don't do it. Listen, keep your hands off my chicken. Unfortunately, there aren't any more enchantments for me to kill with Lauren, so if they kill the Siegebreaker, I don't really get anything out of it. They're trying to figure out what to do with that torch. You can kill one of the princes. Not really. What is that? What in the world? Oh my god, there's so many things happened. Return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Jeskai Revelation deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 monks. Wow! We're so boned. We're just actually boned. Cool. 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 We gotta see what we're doing. Okay. Yes. Oh wow, I coulda maybe made something happen there. We're in trouble because if they have another big spell like that, we are just actually boned. Okay, no reason not to play the land. We'll say go. Okay, we'll play it out, but I do not feel good about this. I feel very strongly that we are about to get slaughtered by something. I am so happy to see all of these like very new and different cards. He said, hovering over this town ain't big enough in Caretaker's talent. We're gonna see these cards for a minute. But yeah, rediscover the way. It's interesting. This card is. That's a lot. Alright, what's getting hit? Yep. 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 And then you nuke my thing and you kill me. They've got it. They've got it. Go on. You know what's in my hand. What are you waiting for? Come on. Thank you. Alright, Jono. You are virtuous, you are fiery, you are going second. Yeah, we can keep this. We'll start with a Sunbillow Verge. That is such a funny name. Okay. Let's remove that. It just makes the third turn play, or this, the playing a second turn. Having 3 mana on the second turn is incredibly powerful. Okay. Lauren of the Third Path deals with our friend the Beanstalk. First time we've seen Beanstalk today, which is remarkable. Feels like a pretty standard domain deck so far. I mean, white-green. I think that there's probably an Abzan domain deck that is just kind of bananas now. Okay, so we're gonna remove that as well. What the torch the towers are there for. We're gonna get in for 2. Not a lot else for us to do at this point. Lush Portico for our friend. I mean, I'm very tempted to get the flanker in, but I just really kind of feel like I'm gonna need it later. We will play this tap land, get in for 2. We will play this delightful, charming prince, and scry for 2. Looking for a chicken. Neither of those are chickens. I only have a taste for one thing right now. It's chicken. Sunfall. Overlord. Okay. Okay. Okay with that. Boy, we are not having good fortune today. Yeah. Not having good fortune. Listen, the deck only has 24 lands. It is not a high land deck. Oh! Seeing that across the table is very bad for us.
I welcome all allies.
Yep, I will go to 16. Alright, I need to see what I'm doing next. Oh my goodness! Wow! Oh my gosh! Okay. Alright, now we're onto it. Oh, destroy that. I don't get to choose where that's going? Is that actually how that works? Yeah, we have to let it go. I should have been able to choose where that was going. Attacking that opponent. Oh my gosh, it specifies who it's attacking. Okay. That's not a screw. That's not a bit or a glitch there. That's how the card works. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's it, friends. Look at how many more cards they have in their hand. It's like, this is where the futility of best of one really shows up. Rides end, and they draw an extra card. We're done. Elspeth makes tokens.
Join the fight.
We draw a land. Listen, if we draw a land, we're scooping. Okay. Okay. Good game. Alright, Deba Shadow. That probably means something else. Okay, I like this hand because Charming Scoundrel into Siegebreaker is the fastest possible start. It's easy to disrupt for sure, but it's a decent start. I can't believe we have 4 basics in our opener. I mean, getting a mountain and then a plains means all of our Verge lands are now untapped duels, so... First turn duress doesn't do anything to us this time, buddy. Oh, but that does! Come on! So rude. So rude. I mean, take the chicken. Come on. Why do you have to think about it? I think we're actually gonna draw, or gonna discard and draw. Wow. We're having a really good time right now. Okay. I think we try to get this down while their shields are down and hope that they don't immediately have a way to deal with it. Stock up for our opponent. So they're playing like straight up control here, which actually the chicken's pretty good against. Unfortunately, if I draw it right now, it's actually a dead card, which doesn't feel super good. I gotta tell ya, I'm very heavily considering killing my own Scoundrel to draw more cards. I don't even think it's that strange of a play. Let's see what our opponent's doing first. Esper control. Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do it now. Yep. Okay. Wow. What is happening? This is remarkable. Okay. I don't need that, I don't think. Like, it just feels like the worst case scenario. Are we playing against a pixie deck that hasn't been able to put anything down yet? What does that even mean? Okay. Sure. Oh my goodness! I mean, listen, it looks a whole lot like our opponent's having a bad time too, but our opponent having a bad time is the only thing keeping us in this game at this point. Are they gonna do it again? Play in the Pixie. Play in the Fear of Isolation to pick up the Pixie. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, scoundrel. You are digging deeper. I guess just the 3/3 gets in at this point. And we hold. This feels like both decks struggling very hard to find purchase. I mean, I was completely taken aback at what our, like, that opponent is doing the self-mill stuff, or I'm sorry, the self-bounce stuff, with all of these instants and sorceries. I mean, I gotta tell you, the self-bounce deck I played only had the self-bounce spells. Okay, you got a 2/2. I mean, maybe they're just being really careful, and they've got this town. But the thing is that because this deck, because almost all of the creatures have enters abilities, this town feels way worse. Yep. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. Charming scoundrel. We will discard this millionth land. Okay, now we're in business. We'll attack with the 3/3. Yeah. 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 You got it. No, I want to get rid of the fear. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that wasn't right. Because the fear is an enchantment, which gives Lauren a target. What is our opponent doing? Playing Kaido.
The housewarming party has arrived.
They're stunning something. Tempted to draw here. Nope. You got it. Well, because I can just bounce it, probably. Oh, please play all of your spells out. Right. Wow. They didn't attack me. Take to the skies.
Send on wings of light.
What? Deserts? Doing damage with deserts? What is that? Okay, Kaido for full price again.
Ha!
Tapping down one of those scoundrels. Uh-huh.
Control the fight, control the outcome.
Okay. They are like really going. Like it's remarkable what's happening here. So yeah, I definitely do block. And we finally get to deploy this.
Your allegiance is misplaced.
That is a very bad draw. So, unfortunately, it looks like Elspeth is going to die here. So I think it probably makes the most sense to make my board even bigger. Okay, how about this? Let's play Shadowy Backstreet, see what we're dealing with. What does the flanker do? I don't think that it's good enough. Okay, now we're gonna play full cost Fleshgorger. Then we're gonna give everything counters and see if you can deal with that. Another land for our opponent is good for us. He's putting on something on top. Kaido again. Go ahead.
The housewarming party has arrived.
You want to take 8? I want you to take 8. What is the last card in their hand?
Take a break, will ya?
What is it? Did you just say good game? Did you just say good game? That's it! Alright, friends and opponents, how did we do today? I gotta be honest, I slammed this deck together, very rushed, trying to get some content out this week. I love the premise. It did not perform particularly well, and I've seen a lot of different variations of this. I've seen a lot of Mardu decks that are playing the Siegebreaker, but they're not trying to abuse it. They're just playing the Siegebreaker as a 4/4 Death Touch Haste in a Warrior deck. And really, those decks seem to be very, very good. This one, it's trying to be really tricky and really cute. I think it fails because of that some of the time, but it's capable of doing pretty remarkable things. You did get to see in there that we did have at least one game where Elspeth and Caretaker's Talent just won the game by themselves. Like, those two cards are so remarkably good together. I'm really quite interested in slamming 4 copies of each of those cards into a deck and seeing how that works and seeing if that's maybe good enough to kind of fly on its own, because I think it probably is. No matter what other colors you're playing, those 2 colors by themselves are probably good enough. So listen, Mardu Siegebreaker is a great card. It's very, very good. It's going to, we're probably going to have to contend with it because it does some very neat tricks. Do you need to be playing it in a scam deck? Maybe there's a version that's a little better than ours. We didn't have a great record, just 4 and 3 on camera today. And really, I've been playing it a lot off camera, and I have a very mixed bag with it. So honestly, we got a little lucky in some of our games today. So that's the way it shakes out a lot of the time. So before we wrap up for the day, I just want to give one last reminder to please like, subscribe, leave some comments down below. We really appreciate everybody who tunes in to our Head Games content. So remember, take care of your hands, take care of your feet, but most importantly, take care of your head.